Alright guys, the end update is actually coming to Minecraft. So, Minecraft made this post about the new copper stuff, but if we zoom into this image, right there you'll see two squids. Now, if we look at the squid Minecraft Wikipedia page, it's not the Wikipedia, it's the Minecraft Wiki. 1.3, squids can move in 3 dimensions. Now then, in 1.3, the end got an update as well. Now, how do we know this is related? 3 dimensions. Before that, there was overworld, nether, and end. That's the 3rd dimension. Okay? Very important. Now, if you look there, you might notice there's some sugarcane. So if we sugarcane and then scroll down to here. There we go. Guess what? Added reeds. Now, the original name for sugarcane was reeds. What do we know about the end? That's right. The credits, there you go. The credits roll. Now then, what you may realise is the credits are quite long. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, why is it so small? There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, end credits, they're quite long, aren't they? That's a cog. So you read the credits for a while, don't you? Yes, 2 whole updates. Until, I don't know, it got less long. Anyway, that's all for this picture, apart from the villager here. But, you know, obviously, that's not very important. Now, the path here could relate to the villager. And what do we know about villages? Exactly, this chunk-based map. Look at that. There's a village right here. What biome's this? A stony shore. What biome's this? Also a shore. That means that if we scroll over here, yep, this desert, this village right here, you may notice, is in the middle of the desert. Now, 3. What do we know about 3? There, 1.3. Look at that. Yeah. Now, onto the next picture, finally. So, you may notice, is showing off the green torches, but this particle effect is soul torches. That's soul fire, I guess. Yes, so piglin repellent. What do we know about piglins? I don't need to search it. They're in the nether. Nether is a biome. No. Nether is a dimension like the end. I mean, do I have to explain it anymore? Also, notice how this is stone. What do you notice the stronghold is made out of? That's right, stone brick. I don't know, guys. It seems quite likely. Also, green. What do we know about green? Mossy cobblestone and the colour of ender eyes. And Steve. We know about Steve here. He's crouching. Yep, sneaking, sure. Right here, you can see this person is crouching as well. I see a resemblance. Now, if you need further evidence, we scroll down here. What's he holding? That's right, it's something green. So is Steve. So, Notch is commonly associated with Herobrine. And would you look at that? Herobrine doesn't even exist. I was like, he got ended. Yeah. So yeah, that's that picture. On to the next one. As we can see, Steve crouching again, just like the last picture. Right by sugarcane, reeds, and would you look at that? It's a lodestone. Now, what do we know about lodestones? That's right, green for stone tools. Yeah. Now then, if we look here, 1.16. What update was 1.16? That's right, the Nether update. And what did they add in the Nether update? Would you look at that? We're back at the Soulfire. I mean, I could have clicked on the Soulfire. Soulfire, yes. So, then, if we look there, that's the same person as was crouching. I don't have that image yet. And, final thing for this image. Do you notice what I notice? That's right. 2 different types of trapdoors. I know. So, if we search up trapdoor, as we can see, copper. You know what else is copper? All the stuff they're showing. You know what colour copper can go? A greenish kind of colour. You know what colour trapdoor is closest to this greeny colour? The warp trapdoor, 1.16, Soulfire. Leading back to this picture with the stone and Herobrine. Oh yeah, also Steve is kind of looks like Herobrine, you know. Anyway, next. In the background you can see a village, which I already talked about. But that yellow splodge there is hay bales. And what do hay bales craft into? Wheat. So, if we search up wheat and scroll down here, we can see, look at that, monster room. Now, monster rooms made of mossy and normal. And if we go back to, oh no, too far. Oh, that's the fandom. Nope, we don't like you. No. Stronghold. You can see mossy and regular. Mossy and regular. That's right. And you can also see wheat there, which further proves this. Now, acacia trees. 1, 2, 3 just about, 4 just about. What does acacia have to do with this? Well, as you can see here, that's the tree we were looking at. What biomes? Savannah. That's right, Pillager Outpost. And where can Pillager Outpost spawn? Allays. Now, you may notice, again with the cobblestone, but that's not what I'm talking about here. The cauldron there. That's right, the cauldron hints towards the end update as well. Cauldron. There. So, back again we can see that's the same colours as whatever the last one we looked at is. And, again, here with the allay, but you may notice this other picture has a blue orchid. Now, what you may not realise about orchids is, yep, suspicious stew. Perfect. And that can spawn in the ancient city. Now, the ancient city, if you look right in the middle there, people say that's a portal. You know where else has a portal? Yeah. Also, bonus feature, strongholds normally spawn underneath villagers. So yeah. Oh, also the trapdoors are back. Just wanted to mention. Now this one's the most obvious one. I mean, it's the stone brick variant, the stone, but I'm here to talk about the bars. So, iron bar. As you can see, here it is, iron bar. What you may realise is that they don't connect to doors, but they connect to stone. And you know what stone is? That's right, stone. And in the background, village. And it's a super flat world, so what can I say? Everyone knows they spawn in the air in super flat world. Also, bonus, you may realise this is the old cloud. Is there going to be a Wikipedia page for clouds? Yes, cool. All of this is wrong. Yeah, here you go. This is the new cloud pattern. Lovely. Compared to the old cloud pattern. And what you may notice here is, if I download this picture, or just copy it, go to Paint, and then just paste it in, so I can draw onto this. You may notice the black space leaves this U kind of shape. Well, what do we know about U? That's right, Wii U's. Now, as you can see on this Wii U, there is a sad Mario. This might not make sense right now, but if we search up just Mario, you can see right here, green. The A is green. Oh, hello. The A is green. And what do we know about green? That's the colour of eyes. Now, you may not believe me, but there's an open chest there. What do we know about open chests? Well, not open chests. Chests spawn in the strongholds. Again, the end. Blast furnaces, they can spawn in villages. The end. Pot. Making a pot, that's an achievement. And what happens after you go through the portal? I don't know. What? I spelled it wrong. As you can see here. Wow, you're amazing. On a cherry tree. And the leaves are missing. Now, what do we know about Herobrine? The leaves go missing. What can I say? Look at that there. Awarded all trophies. That's a diamond trophy. And who's underneath it? Steve, who we have already figured out is actually Herobrine. Now, I haven't mentioned anything about... Oh, also, achievements. There's an Enderman there. What can I say? Red carpet. You know where red carpet spawns? That's right. Red carpets spawn in Woodland Mansion. Is there an inside of the rooms? One that I want. There you go, red carpet. As you can see there. And who's this face? That's an illager. Now we don't know which illager, but if we search up illager, then as you can see here, the illusioner. Behind the illusioner is a jungle. What have we seen in not only this picture and this picture, but also this picture? That's right, 3 of the 5 pictures have this jungle in it. And what's that in the distance we can see over there? I don't know. I don't know what that is. So we're going to ignore it. This guy drops a totem. You could use that fighting the dragon. What can I say? But the most important feature, look at their faces, which is the odd one out. That's right, this guy who has blue eyes. Now, what do we know about evokers? This is not an evoker, it's a vindicator. Right. Yes, there it is. They can drop emeralds again. Under the villagers. And look at this. Iron helmets. What do we know about iron helmets? That's right. Stronghold. It's right here. But, most important, you see this acacia house here? We've already talked about acacia. I don't need to say anything else. The illager banner with the blue eyes. That means it is actually a vindicator. The seeds growing wheat. The hay bales in the background. The water, which I haven't mentioned. Water with the squids. So I have mentioned. And look up there. There's a bonus bit of water. But down here we can see overkill. Oh, okay, it's gone. Right. Well, it's ending to here. And as you can see, sneaking emote. Sneaking. Now, I haven't linked Herobrine into any of this, but at the end of the bug patches, it talks about Herobrine. At the end of it, ooh, they thought they could hide it. Is there any Herobrine? Yes, okay. Herobrine has never appeared in Minecraft. Sure. Alright, yes, there. This image. Herobrine can be seen here, but that's not what we're talking about. As you can see here, 2 arrows. The 2 is important to this. If we look at arrows... No, not acro. Arrows. Here you can see a bogged, got green on it. Pillager, back into the illagers. Jungle pyramid. Mossy and normal cobblestone. All of it's linking together again, isn't it? Yes. Spectral arrows. That's something that spawns. No, it doesn't. That's not how they work. Over here, take aim. That's got a bow. It's got a bow. There we go. Yep. Bows can be traded by Fletchers. Enchanted bow as well. If we look at the enchantments, flame. That's right. Scroll down to here. You can see fishing rod. Now, fishing rods, you may not realise, spawn in underwater ruins. And look at this, stone brick. Mossy as well. They can't hide it forever. Look at that. And this sand one, got a chest in it. Look at that animation there. I didn't know that existed when I was researching for this video. Sandstone stairs. If we scroll down to here, they added it over here. Look at that picture there. Lovely. But this image here, you may not realise that jungle in the background is not what I'm talking about here. This horse, this brown horse right here. Oh, and this acacia tree. But this brown horse. So, if we go horse. Is it brown or dark brown? Oh well, I don't get to know. It doesn't matter anyway. So, horse armour. Monster room. You can see it again. Jungle pyramid. End city. Village. Oh, and stronghold, but oh well, we don't talk about that. Nether fortress, that's a dimension 2. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now if we get the 7 plus the 2 arrows here, but we don't include the first one of each, so it's actually 6 plus 1. That makes 7. And what can we see here? Gold horse armor. 7. Look at that. 0.1 achievement point XP. Normal achievement. Cool. That means 7 times 0.1, 0.7. What do we know about 0.7? Let me just quickly find it. I've just forgotten where it is, obviously. Oh yeah, 1.7, the update, yeah. No, not 1.78. 1.7, short Java edition. Added acacia planks. Now then. No, not there. Acacia. There you go. So I think I've accurately linked everything together here. But there's one more detail. Look at the characters. How many different characters appear? 1, 2, 3, 4. Same characters. 5. Same characters. So that means 1.5. Just kidding. 7 plus 5, 1.12. Now 1.12. Coloured beds. What do we know about villagers? They have coloured beds in them. This church has a brewing stand. End city ships also have brewing stands. Just thought I'd quickly mention that. Anyway, illusioners. Back to the illagers. Poison. The poison from the parrots. That's a new thing in this update. And if we look at cookies that do that, made of wheat. I've linked it all together. It is the end update coming. Well, let's figure out how long. So, 163. If we get a calculator up, 163 divided by 1.12, 145. 145, 1.4, round it up, 1.5. So, that's 1.5. In 1.5, what was released? Let me see. Quartz, yes, quartz. Quartz was released in 1.5. Quartz is from a dimension, Nether, the Netherrack. Minecart with spawners, yeah, that was a thing. Let's see. Yep, village, there you go. What's in this village? Another snowy biome. What do we know about snowy biomes? They're in this picture. And what's that? In the background you can see. It's a tree. And I only just noticed there's reeds. And torches. Like torches. And bonus, they've got an axe. Vindicators have axes. Look, axe. Iron axes. Trial chambers. No way. In trial chambers, we've linked it back again. There's water. Water with the squids. Alright, this is too much for one video.